Heyo people! Going forward, I will be covering all oddities on all maps, but we are still going to start with the 5 newest ones that have been added recently, before we go to the old ones. So, jumping right in for Port Morton? In She Doesn't Want to Get Married, ask Lucy what's wrong. She'll tell you that her husband-to-be hasn't contacted her, and gives you a photo of him to look for. He's actually just across the ship, and if you ask him what's actually going on, it is not marriage. Get the letter from him and return to Lucy to give it to her to complete the oddity. For Beware of Fraud, speak with Berto. He's got a favor he'd like you to do, and that's to deliver some product to Kron. However, it turns out this is illegal smuggling. Good job being a part of it. For Never Pick Mushrooms on the Road, eating the first mushroom will trigger you to want to eat all the mushrooms. Each time you eat a mushroom, the status that appears on your bar will show you the location of the next one. But it doesn't actually matter what order you pick them up in, and I find it difficult to go around the map according to the coordinates like that. So just grab each one of these mushrooms at each of these red spots until you've got 7 buffs. The oddity will complete on the 7th one. For Here Is Your Meal, speak with Gore, the chef in the camp here, and he'll ask you to help get his food order. You'll need to take his order to Marta. To Berluti. And to Kentuck. When you bring back the snacks to him, turns out he doesn't like eating the same food that he gives to everybody else. I wonder if he's not actually a very good cook. For My Beloved Magic Stone, You Have Grown Up, investigating the hidden stone pile will give you an item. Right-clicking will trigger the auto path to the middle of the mountains, kind of where there's nothing on the map, but because you have to jump up the cliffs, you won't actually be able to auto path there. So I'd recommend coming around the side and then going in. Speak with the mysterious stone tablet to recharge the fragments you found from the stone pile, then right-click it again to auto path to Abbott. Ignore the other options here. For the time being, ask him to take a look at the magic stone. In return, you'll get a power aircraft. Right-click it to autopath to Berito, who will give it a nice coat of paint. Then finally, once you've got the sophisticated flying machine, right-click to go to a nice secluded spot on the beach. And watch it fly off into the sunset. And that's all for the new ones. We'll be covering the old ones from here. For Vendor Tender, Marta needs help with her stall. NPCs will approach from the stairs and ask for a specific item. On the top, you can gather fried noodles, in the middle is cotton candy, and on the bottom is octo kebab. Once you've got 3 orders correctly delivered, this oddity will complete. But hey, while we're doing that, did you notice that we had a little pop-up on screen that said that Sylvia had spawned? Sylvia is a costume boss who spawns only on Sundays in Port Morton. It was just a coincidence that I happened to be recording at the same time, so let's take a little detour to check her out. She's on the beach over here. By killing her, you'll get fragments for the costume she's wearing, which, provided, is not a very rare one, and it requires 610 fragments. There's a couple more bosses like this on other maps, but I actually don't know which day they spawn, so if you know, put it in the comments and I'll try to make sure that I cover that in those Oddity videos as well. Anyway, moving on. Speak with Flora to find out that she's looking for some medication that you can get from Berluti. If you talk to Berluti, she actually needs 5 rejuvenating grass before she can finish the meds. You can find them by the waterfall over here. Once you've gathered 5, bring them back to Berluti and then deliver the meds to Flora. For beach cleanup, speak with Jean. She wants you to pick up 10 pieces of trash because there's so much litter on the beach. After you use the tongs that she gives you to pick up 10 pieces, return to her to turn it in. For a good father, investigating the gift box will find a present for Tony. Tony is in town next to Berluti. Once you hand it over, he turns into a robot. Okay. For S.O.S, speak with the parrot to find out that somebody is being attacked by monsters. The island that those people are on is actually not on my map here, but it's off to the side. Once you arrive on the island, you'll find Fott being attacked by a ferocious penguin that runs away immediately. Anyway, speak with Fott to turn in the oddity. For We're the Good Guys, talk to Abbott to get started. Remember those options from before? Choose the option Convince them to check on the robot. It turns out he can fix it as long as he gets his tools. He'll give you a key to his toolbox, which is right behind him, then return to give the toolbox to Abbott. If you choose the option to attack him, you won't be able to complete the oddity until the NPCs reset. For Ice Bucket Challenge, you can really feel the age of the game. Pick up the water bucket to see that it belongs to Jeanette. Speak with Jeanette over here to learn a little bit about the Ice Bucket Challenge and ALS, then use the ice bucket on yourself to complete the oddity. For Not a Pipe Dream, Marvin wants to eat blue crystals. He'll give you a pickaxe and you can find the crystals over here. When you bring it back, he'll grind it into dust, and actually he wants you to eat it. Eat all 3. To learn that teleportation is not a pipe dream. But we already knew that, right? We have teleport skills. To complete team effort, Roger's teammate is missing. Offer to help. And if you think back to the mushrooms, you probably saw his teammate. Use the first aid box on him, and then return to Roger with the teammate to complete the oddity. And finally, for I Want to Go Home. Speaking with Corey will reveal that he doesn't have any food on hand, and he's very hungry. Can't go anywhere because he's working overtime. He'll give you some money to buy chicken from Kentucky Town. Grab the chicken and bring it back to Corey to complete this oddity. And that's all 15. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time with Canterton Hill.